What's up guys, Game Breaker here, bringing you something completely different that I've been working so hard on over the past couple days and over the weekend. I am here in the testing grounds for our new server. I have of course purchased the server and have been working very hard on getting everything set up and tested for you guys. So we've done a lot of work, so I want to showcase it for you today, show you what we've done, what we plan on doing, show off some of the features. Of course, it's not done and ready yet, but you guys absolutely crushed it to that 1,000 subscribers mark, and I think by the time this video goes up, we're going to almost have probably 1,100 or almost 1,200 subscribers, so that is really amazing. You guys have been doing absolutely great, and I really appreciate your support. Of course, I haven't had the time to log on to Cosmic very much at all over the past couple days, so do excuse my absence from that, but this server is going to be the thing of the future for us moving forward. It's going to be a lot of fun because it's going to allow me to, once it's set up, come in and do episodes with you guys, first of all, because you guys, of course, going to be allowed on here as well. Sorry for the darkness. Let me just block out that light. And it's going to be with you guys. It's going to be really easy for me to just come in, sit down, record some stuff, get it done. So I'll be able to put out a lot more videos for you guys, and they'll be a lot more interesting as well than the general stuff we've been doing on Cosmic. So the features to show off for you guys today, I've got a bunch of them. So let's start out with the most obvious one. So I wanted to set this up so it's kind of PvP oriented, because I know a lot of you guys wanted to see more of that, and it's going to also be like, you know, just general Minecraft SMP building oriented. So I wanted to set it up so it's going to encourage PvP, but you can still build freely on your land and things like that, and still have some interesting points to it. So what I've come up with is what we're going to do. We're going to, of course, have a red versus blue type thing, where you guys are going to come join. You're going to be put on a specific team, essentially, and you'll be attempting to score as much loot as you can and get as much kills on the other team as you can. And all the meanwhile, I myself, along with perhaps some people I know in real life, my brother, my family, those people, will be on a separate team called the Gold Team. And we will be facing all you guys. So it'll kind of be like a three-way tango going on here. So if any of you guys are online, you should always have someone to either to fight against or to build with or to have some fun with. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So it's going to be a red versus blue versus gold type thing going on.
Any questions? Gold team rules!
And it's going to be set up kind of using the Factions plugin, but not in a way that's typical to Factions. I'm basically just using it for the land claiming portion of it. I have it set up in a specific way, which I'm going to show you here, of course. Sorry, I'm not really moving around here much. I'm going to show you how I've got it set up to make it as much fun as possible for us. So if we type in fmap real quick, we can see that I am in a gigantic area. I think it's, I want to say it's 9 by 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And trust me, it is 9 by 9. So I've set it up so you can claim a max area of 81 chunks total, so you can get your giant 9 by 9 group, which should be plenty big enough for you to build your SMP, and you can build your farms, you can build your towers, you can build your houses, you can build your gardens, all stuff like that inside of your faction claimed area. So you might be saying, well, if it's factions, why don't I just, you know, make a giant base so people can't raid me? Well, I've set it up so you don't have to worry about any of that. Of course, let's see. Actually, let's start with the creeper egg. I've installed the plugin, and we're going to need a flint as well, since I think I'm in creative mode. That allows us to change the way this works. That way it's more friendly for people. So as you can see, plenty of stuff inside this chest. So let's see, this was your area right here, and for whatever reason, someone walked onto your land and they brought a creeper with them, thinking they're going to mess with you and blow up all your stuff. Whoa, creeper, take a chill pill, don't kill prop blocks. And they've blown up a bunch of your land. So, of course, I've got a plugin set up. I forget what it's called. I think it's called like Creeper Heal or something like that. But you'll see in about 30 seconds here, it is going to start regenerating all of this land back to the way it was before the explosions. And this works for all types of explosions. So, creepers, TNT, I think Enderman stealing blocks as well, though that's kind of different. I've set them up not to grief like that. Withers, things of that nature, exploding minecarts, anything that would do explosive damage, see, there we go, to the land, will be restored to its original state after 30 seconds. So technically you can still go in and blow up people's land, and here we go, the box is returned, and look at that, all the stuff is there. So that is really cool. So I wanted to have it a way where you could kind of have battles on people's land, but it wouldn't actually damage it, and you wouldn't be ruining tons of work that people have done. So I think this is a really cool solution for you guys. So, and then you might be saying, well, if I just leave my chest out, isn't someone just going to be able to walk up and steal it? And no, of course, we've got that set up for you. So I've got Proc Blocks here, logged in as well, and Proc Blocks is, I don't know, what, is she in a faction? Yeah, she's in her own faction, of course, like you guys will. B, logging in and joining your own faction, making your own land and building your own stuff. So as you can see, game does not allow you to use containers. It's set up so basically no one can like walk in and steal any of your stuff. It's basically some common sense rules here, so you can be free to build whatever you want on your land without having to worry about people coming on and stealing stuff or doing various things. Can you use buttons? No, you can't even use buttons. So I've set it up for quite a bit of security here, so it's really easy for you guys to build whatever you want without fear of being destroyed or stolen from. So it'll be really chill. I don't want anyone building like giant factions, bases in obsidian and stuff like that. That's just dumb and it doesn't look cool. So for this, you can build whatever you want without worry. So that's the way it works out. So I've also set it up so that you should want to create your own faction. Technically, you can join someone else's faction if you wanted to, but that doesn't really make sense because you'd still technically only be able to claim the 81 chunks allowed here. And I don't care if you build 81 chunks all together like I did here. You can build stuff. You can have multiple bases across the world. That is plenty fine. So you can set that up however you like it. So, moving on from that, hopefully that all makes sense for you guys. As you, of course, can see in chat, I've also got clear lag here. Clearing entities and things of that nature, so things that are broken on their own. There you go. Remove 13 entities. That will also take out mine carts and anything dropped on the ground. I don't think it'll take out picture frames, as you can see there, so feel free to build with them. I think it takes out boats as well, but pretty straightforward stuff we're used to. If stuff gets dropped, it will get clear lagged eventually. So, let's see. Next on the agenda. Sorry, that was a lot to explain, but that's basically the gist of it. You'll join the server. You'll be prompted to like hit a button or something. I'll have some command blocks running, so it picks a team for you. You can pick either red or blue. And then you'll be out and on your way. You can run off from the spawn point. And I guess that brings us to the next one, which is I've got some commands set up. So you'll be able to do /hub, which I think, yeah, right now my hub is up here, which will take you back to the spawn area in case you are in trouble. I've got this set up /fmap. I've got a safe zone and a war zone. Again, this is all just temporary. I've just been testing with this setup. I just need to have it set up for my own purposes. So we've got the safe zone. We'll have that set up for you guys. That'll be the hub, so you can always do /hub to get back to it. And of course, you can do the usual set your F homes as much as you like in your own faction, so you can TP around happily through your own areas. And we've got the war zone as well. And you may notice some chests here. We're going to get to that eventually. But for now, I wanted to show you those commands because, of course, I had to make a way to make it so you don't abuse those commands and do that in combat. So if I do, I have to de-op myself first. Bada bing. So I also have a thing that is going to put you into PvP as well. As you can see there, it says PvP Manager, entering combat there, and ProcBlock is named, has turned red. And you can see that she also got the entering combat message, and my name is red. So if I tried to do /hub right now, blocked. Command denied, you are still in combat. But you can still type things and other things of that nature, but commands like that, along with like fhome, as you can see, I don't think that's going to work. No, you can't do that. So it stops you from doing prompts in combat, and I believe if you log out, you should be killed. So we do have the combat logger as well, just like you guys know from many other faction servers. So it is all set up and hopefully good to go in terms of common sense add-ons and stopping abuse and things of that nature. So let's go ahead and re-op me for a second. I think that's everything I need to show while de-opt. So let's just go ahead and OP me. Game breaker. Let's see if that goes through. Bada bing, bada boom. And let's go. Game mode. Oh, I can never type. Game mode 1. Alright, so yep, you've got their command set up. If I do /fhome, I'll just show you that that still works as normal. I set one, I think, over in that tower over there on the right-hand side. Fhome. Yes, indeed. So, that is the basic commands and everything set up so you guys can be all primed and ready to enjoy some hopefully fair and fun PvP, and I'm hoping to participate in that with you guys. So we got the combat logging, the faction power, /hub, and of course, we've got a special mod that I installed here on the server. I think it should still work even if ProcBlocks is... no, it's because I'm still... Oh, I can do that in game. Anyway. For me, brute for Kurt. Done. Alright, let's see if that serves any better. It's just because I'm opt right now and it makes things weird. Is this going to work now? No? No? I don't know why. Oh, I'll tell you why it doesn't work. Another addition to the server is when you're killed, you do have spawn protection for a certain amount of time where you can't partake in PvP. So say you ran into someone's area, killed them, and then you're thinking, all right, they're just going to respawn at their bed. No, they won't. They're going to respawn as in the hub, wherever that is. As you saw, I spawned up there. And they'll have PvP protection for, I think I want to say it's 2 minutes. So that way you can't just farm kills on them and rack up your score for days. It's set up, again, for as much anti-griefing as possible while still remaining fun. So we will wait for that to come back before we start PvPing again. And there it is. So I will just show you this. It doesn't matter how you kill someone. There you see in the chat, Procblocked was beheaded by Gamebreaker, and we get the custom heads to drop. So it doesn't look like a head right now, but as soon as you place it, bada bing, it is indeed Procblock's head. So you get player heads after you kill someone. You can wear them and have a good time with yourself. Doing that, you can collect them and put them up on your wall as trophies. As you can see, I got a bunch around here as I was testing. So let's go ahead and carry on from there, / OP G4me brief for Kerr, and get on to some more fun stuff as we move along. So we got the beheading. So like I said, I thought oh yeah, game mode 1. So I wanted to go ahead and get to the good part here and show you guys what all these chests are about, because yes, I have downloaded and installed a type of Envoy-like system, a chest dropping mechanism. Right now it's set to, I think, only like a minute to 2 minutes between them, so I'm sure you've seen them pop up in chat, like, what does it say, a supply drop in 30 seconds in the war zone, a supply crate has fallen in the war zone. So there are fireworks that correspond with that, but I want to show you all the stuff you guys can get in chests. So right now I have it so the nether is disabled. So for the time being, we're going to be working without any way to go into the nether to make potions. So I have it set so potions can come out of these chests, and I have assorted amounts of potions and things of that nature. So I've set all of the loot up, the loot tables here, and I've got them right here just to share them with you guys. So I calculate the percents of getting things because I set it all up manually. So your percent chance of getting potions out of these chests is 44.9%. The chance of getting low gear, which I just titled gear like this, gear that's not max level, but things you would be interested in using, especially right off the bat, and getting multiple sets going, because I think it's going to be very PvP oriented, and there's going to be a lot of death and a lot of gear swapping going around. So I've got some like mid to low tier gear in here as well. That percent chance is 38.8%. And then I also have some other random stuff like some creeper eggs. I think I put like gassed eggs, some golden apples, things like that. I don't know if I put anything else too interesting. I wrote it all down. Some EXP, a diamond block, things like that. That chance is 10%. And of course, you have the awesome stuff, the custom gear, the named gear. A god apple, I put those in there as well. We'll see how balanced that is in the long run. As well as a beacon, again, something you couldn't get unless you were able to go in the nether. That'll be pretty cool. That percent chance is 6%, and I think I noticed before there was some stuff in here. Yes, check this out. This is going to be a named piece. Thuridoll, the Stars Fury. Props to you if you get any reference. I named them all around that theme. So you do have a chance of getting some 6 stuff. As you can see, that is a power 6 Flame 1 Infinity 1 bow. So stuff you couldn't normally acquire is named gear. I think maybe there's a couple that are just like top stuff. I think I have another one in here. Yeah, the War Song leggings. We got some Prot 5, Fire Prot 5, Prot 5. I didn't want to put Unbreaking on them because I wanted it to be kind of passed around. You have to go through it and cycle your gear quite a bit because I think it's pretty easy to get. So that is going to be a ton of fun. As you can see, those just drop and you can access them. I'll actually go ahead and show you real quick. I was just opening them myself, but as soon as you take anything out, the chest disappears. And like I said, I just kind of left this on overnight because I wanted to see about some of the percentages to compare to the notes that I had, again, the notes I had been taking before to check that out. So normally they're going to be happening. There's a firework. Probably every however often we decide, maybe a half hour or so. But right now it's set to only 1 box dropping at a time, but it will continue to drop even if no one is on the server. I might have to work out. See, there's some EXP there. How that works in the long run, but there will be an envoy type thing on the server, and like you saw in the chat, you'll get the 30-second warning so you can head down and come and snag up the newest loot that is going to drop in the war zone. So that is pretty much what I've got set up so far. I still have to build the spawn for the server. I was working on making this like giant pixel art sunflower, but I just gave up on that one. But like I said, I'm going to be working really hard on that over the next coming days for you guys to get this set up because I really want to do this. I think it's going to be a lot more fun. And I'm really looking forward to doing this with you guys. So I'll keep you guys posted over the next couple days. I'll probably put out another video towards the end of this week with some updates, and maybe we'll be going live at the beginning of next week if all things go according to plan. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It's free, and I really appreciate it. That's all from me. Catch you guys later. See ya.